Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for being here at this album release event. I knew that I would kind of know everybody's name that I see, and that is pretty true. The way this will work is the first set is three friends who are here anyway to be in the band, doing a quick songwriting round of 2 songs each, which gives me a chance to play a little bit of this and that, and gives you a chance to hear some really lovely songs that I did not write. So without further ado, we will take a 10-minute intermission after this sort of opening thing, and then come back and get the whole band here, and we'll do the whole record plus 1 song, which is a lot. But since apparently I do this like roughly every decade, I'm gonna max it out. That's right. Please welcome Cody Piper. And this is Mirabelle Skipworth, Morgan Arena. And we're going to start with a Cody Piper song.
Thank you, Brad. Well, the pressure's on me to get this thing started off right then, I guess. I just want to say I'm very honored and humbled to be here in the midst of so many wonderful musicians, and none the least of which is Brad himself. I congratulate you on your new album. It's very great. I've listened to it many a time now. And yeah, I'm just super happy to be here. The zeitgeist of the day is going to be having a bunch of people playing on songs that they've maybe never even heard before. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing here. But Brad's played on this one a couple times, which it's kind of like a fitting theme because Brad plays on everybody's stuff. But yeah, this song is a song that I wrote called Leaking Me, and I hope you like it. Look into my eyes before speaking. I know exactly what you'll say. Oh, I know it's true. It's not you. Get out before I close the door, and I'm no more. This pain will never end. Lately it feels like things have been leaking me. Oh, losing the grip I placed on reality. Thank you.
Good song, Cody.
Good harmonies.
Yeah, like Cody said, I'm very honored to be here, playing songs and also getting to sing with Brad later. Brad was kind of the first person I met in Pittsburgh about 3 years ago. Before I even moved here, someone's like, you should talk to Brad. And I did, and the rest is history. This song is called The Narrator, and Brad actually played saxophone on the recording of this song, so I felt it appropriate. And I'm gonna have Morgan and Cody also join me. The scene starts in a bathroom. Someone's crying on the floor. Bless those who sit on this cold tile. Don't care if there's an ear to the door. They said, prepare for something greater. As if greater always feels good. Greater is the lukewarm bathtub, as opposed to this chilly floor. If I weren't the narrator of my own demise, would other people's turmoil still be a big surprise? Oh no, I'm a hypocrite, saying things like you'll get through this, saying things like you'll benefit from this again. The scene is in front of the bathroom mirror. The reflection, an unreliable thought. Is this what they were saying when they said, remember what you were taught? Hands are under running water. Baptism by liquid fire. Is this the kind of judgment that's required to keep someone alive? If I weren't the narrator of my own demise, would other people's turmoil still be a big surprise? Oh no, I'm a hypocrite, saying things
you'll get through this, saying things like you'll benefit from this again. Oh no, I'm a hypocrite, saying things like you're meant for this, saying things like it's different this time. If I weren't the narrator of my own demise, would other people's turmoil still be a big surprise? Oh no, I'm a hypocrite.
Mirabelle, skip forward.
Thank you.
This is Morgan Arena, but you probably knew that.
Thank you, Brad, for having me on your show. I love Brad. Who here doesn't love Brad? Really? Ooh, is that me? Sorry.
Baby, what you gonna do? Oh,
big fan of all three of you as writers, justifiably so, because your songs are very good.
I'm a fan of you, Cody.
Thank you. This next song I'm gonna play, we're gonna do one more round here, and then Brad's gonna get this thing really going. But this next song I'm gonna play is called I Remember, and it's a song that I have released. It's been out for a long time, like 5 years now. But I wrote this song about my dad, and generally speaking, it's about having somebody that you have a fond memory of, and that you love them and that you remember them. And hopefully this sparks memory of somebody like that for you. And y'all are gonna play on it, and that's awesome. Thank you. Wow, y'all killed that. Thank you so much.
Give it up for this band again, who are they're all gonna play on a song they've never played on again. This is a song I call "In Good Company," and there's actually a sing-along part. And I figure if you listen to Brad, then you like to sing along, right? So there's a part where I start to law, and during that part, I need you to law too. You don't need to know the melody. You don't need to sound good. You just need to be really loud and rowdy. Can you please do that? Okay. Okay, yes, we're gonna do it, right? Okay. You'll understand when it comes. Brad and Cody and Morgan are gonna help you out, and I'm sure a few people in this crowd have heard me make this spiel many times before. It's a waltz in F.
Friends and I all have aches in our spine, but we're told it only gets worse. Worse than this, the fifth darkest visit. They all say we're too young for it. Then they'll stretch us out and give us a pill that'll fill our muscles with dirt. And from that dirt, some kind of hope will grow and wilt like a rose. But then we laugh through the pain in good company. We find solace in these days, in those that know what we lack, and those that share the same size. My friends and I all have aches in our mind, but we're told it could be much worse. Our fists are clean but bruised nonetheless, for we set ourselves up in the road. We're punching, kicking, screaming at air, our thinking unkept and unclear. I'm a particle dancing in a cruel universe full of hope, pride and deceit. But then we laugh through the pain in good company. We find solace in these days, in those that know what we lack, and those that share the same sadness. Here we go. Keep it going. But then we laugh through the pain in good company. We find solace in these days, in those that know what we lack, those that share the same size. My friends and I all have breaks deep inside. We all grin at the brink of a burst. And knowing not that's not meant to fix, but to give a little reassurance. Yes, knowing not that's not meant to fix, but to give a little reassurance.
Thanks to this band. That was awesome. Thank you. Handing it off to the wonderfully talented Morgan Arena in the round off. You're awesome.
You're the talented one.
There could be more than one.
You can say that then. If you want, play this other one. And then Brian, of course.
Which is it?
That Done with Love song.
Oh,
where you're
oh
gonna
my
take
God.
like a little solo.
Did I play guac or did I play?
I think you were playing
Okay.
that. Yeah. I like that.
That's
incredible.
Morgan Arena.
They've never heard that song, ever.
Yeah. So that was kind of exactly how I hoped the first set would go. This is a group of like over-skilled, under-rehearsed people, and that makes for like very cool things. So you'll hear more of that in the second set. We're gonna take 10 minutes, and we'll come back, and I'm gonna play the whole record plus one song. Anyway, so let's see here. I've got, at 8:21, we'll be back here. And you can do whatever you want to do. There are bathrooms downstairs. I think maybe somebody brought some little water bottles. So anyway, we'll see you in 9 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Oh yeah, man, that was nice. Yeah. Really nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just trying to stay out of the way and oh, thanks.
Check. Okay. Are you getting acoustic, Peter? This might be a good time to introduce Ray DeFade on the drums. He is not playing sticks all night because we're in a church and it's reverberant. And Jason Rafalek on the bass. If you listen to the record, he's also playing all the bass on the record. Cody Piper again on keys. Terry Exciting on the electric guitar. And we have Morgan and Maribel. We did a rehearsal with just harmonies, and I have to say, like, if you can sing with these two, you will sound amazing. Just kind of, it helps to have friends that sound really good. I recommend it. So yeah, we're doing the record not in the record order, and I have an introduction for the song. This is for Richard. I played on Richard's show, and after I played the song, he said, I like how at the beginning of the song they ask you to fix the airplane, and then they do it at the end, and I had no idea what he was talking about. And then later, I figured out that I clearly need to enunciate, fix the blame. Otherwise, people were trying to figure out where the airplanes came from. So, there are no airplanes in this song.
All the way downtown, where 100 of us sat around. I waited till they called my name, and they asked if I could fix the plane. But I know I'll be judged the way that I judge. That's not usually pretty. The measure that I choose is the one that they'll use when they face me for jury duty, jury duty. So raise your hand if you recognize the defendants in their Sunday ties as they try to shake the sins of youth, while the lawyers tug of war the truth. But we know we'll be judged the way that we judge. That's not gonna be pretty. The measure that we choose is the one that they'll use when they face us for jury duty. Once I found mercy sweet, I threw myself at her feet. And when I asked, am I cursed? She laughed, you're not the first, you're not the first. Take the worst thing you've ever done, make that moment your defining one. Who of us would get off scot-free? I tell you now, it sure as hell ain't me. 'Cause I know I'll be judged the way that I judge. That can't hardly be pretty. The measure that I choose is the one that they'll use when they face me for jury duty. We all know we'll be judged the way that we judge. Choose the one that they'll use when they face us for jury duty. I took a bus all the way downtown to the courthouse where we sat around. I waited till if I could fix the plane.
We're gonna get Bryce, is it Rabindo? Rabindo, okay. On playing some Mando off and on. This is the first of 3 songs with an official sing-along part, although if you find yourself singing along with other things, you can do that too. This one's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna sing, "It's just a matter of time," and your part is, "Matter of time." It happens a lot, so you'll be fine. This song also contains a musical inside joke that if you're a musical nerd who does not already know the musical inside joke, you could try to figure it out before the end of the song, and then we'll check. So here we go.
It's just a matter of time, until the night turns into day, before the winter yields the stage and we have spring. And in a matter of time, the sky revolves from blue to gray, so the rain can fall and wash off everything. I believe. Don't waste your wishes. You got 3. Use them well, you and me. We're not the biggest fishes, but we got tales to tell. It's a matter of time until true lovers take their vows and they find out what they've got themselves into. And in a matter of time, the kids will all go off to school, where the notes they pass will start that dance anew. Here's my creed. Don't waste your wishes. You got 3. Spread them out, you and me. We're not the biggest fishes in this small pond of a town. I tell you what I've been thinking. Call it a hunch or inkling, but it's backed up by every cookie fortune that I read. Change is the only constant, whether we like it or not. And if you don't like it, close your eyes and count to 3. 'Cause in a matter of time, they'll spread our ashes on the ground. Maybe then we'll settle down and take things loose. It's just a matter of time until our children have to deal with the world still trying to heal from our abuse. To repeat, don't waste your wishes. You got 3. Just take your time, you and me. We're not the biggest fishes, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. It's just a matter of time until the night turns into day, and it's a matter of time before the winter yields the stage. In a matter of time, the sky revolves from blue to gray,
you. Did anyone who did not already know guess the inside musical joke of that song? Yeah, it's a song called Matter of Time that changes time signatures a lot. So that's for the nerds. I'm gonna do the title song. I feel lucky. I am a couple weeks away from playing original songs for 30 years in this town because Thank you. Because I moved here in 1994, and I had a lot fewer songs back then. So yeah, to still be here and playing some older ones and some newer ones means a lot. And this is one of my favorite weird little Yoder songs I wrote.
Andromeda shines bright, a moonless night, it's hard to miss her. She's a galaxy, a new tattoo, she's made of glowing ceiling stickers. I heard you got a contact high, hanging out with some famous guy. Who am I to criticize? We all take what we can get. Lately I've come to realize, and it's a kind of liberation. I'm not the brightest in the sky, but I'm somewhere in the constellation. We're all born with ancient brains from back when we hunted on the plains. And though an awful lot has changed, we still chase the things we taste. Salt, sugar, sex, starch, fat, and love. We crave all of the above, and it feels right when we find them, but we can never get enough. Orion's belt's got loops that the hunter never uses, and the dippers, they're just scoops for extra stars strewn all about. Extra stars that hang around, hoping someday they might count. They're not holding down the corners, they're just filling in the background. So you could love me, you may not. Anyway, I'll take my shot. Really, what else could go wrong? You're already in this song, so if I sing it from afar, it's to remind me of my station. 'Cause I'm not the brightest star, I'm just somewhere in Orion's belt's got loops that the hunter never uses. The dippers, they're just scoops for extra stars strewn all about. We're the stars that hang around, hoping someday we'll be found. We're not holding down the corners, we're just filling in the background. So you got a contact high, hanging out with that famous guy. I don't need to wonder why. We all get what we can take, though I star that points you to your destination. Look up anywhere you are. I'll be somewhere in the constellation. I may never be the star that points you to your destination, but look up anywhere you are. I'll be somewhere in the constellation. Somewhere in the constellation. Somewhere in the constellation.
Yeah, these guys are good. We're gonna get Mr. Pete Freeman up to play. Pete, I believe, played on 4 songs on this album, and it's some of the prettiest, coolest stuff on the record. So if you hear something cool and you're like, what was that? It's almost certainly Mr. Freeman. Playing the pedal steel, which is an instrument that is essentially impossibly difficult. And, you know, in a non-quantum universe, nobody can play it, but the world we live in is weirder than that. And this is a song called Stalking Poetry. I studied in East Berlin for a year while it was still communist, and that sounds made up. And I don't know for sure if I got recruited to be a spy. But I do know that my Soviet friend Pavel asked me if I would want to meet with somebody at the Soviet embassy who might have ideas about how the American peace movement could be more effective. And I said, no thanks, Pavel. Because I didn't want to be in that movie. But so this is not a song about then, this is a song about going back there later after that country had disappeared.
Saw a girl on a train in a country I was leaving, and she may have smiled at me, or that might be wishful thinking. Anyway, I won't see her again, and you can't call a stranger a friend. On a street in a town where I speak the language well enough to know that I'm not home, I laugh at half the jokes so I can tell that I've been here before. But that country's not here anymore. I was trying to be free, trying to be kind. I'm just trying to be me. So I hope that you don't mind if I sing here on your street in a language you don't speak. Stalking poetry again. And every gray apartment building's just a giant concrete filing cabinet for childhoods and family stories of people I don't know at all. And at any given moment, surely someone must be feeling somewhere in between those walls. There's a church on the square that they finally rebuilt after the war, using stones that they sorted from the rubble. Now the old stone is black from the smoke, while the new stone is yellow as gold. Underneath they're both the same, pieced together old and new, in a city after war. Everyone can see your wounds, so I sit here on your street in a language you don't speak, stalking poetry again. It's trying to be free, trying to be kind, stalking poetry, so I hope that you don't mind. Your street language you don't speak, stalking Pete Freeman on the pedal steel. Yeah. Which essentially sounds good on everything. So this is, I'm going to do the most manic song on the record by far. And the song I'm most likely to forget words on. I played on the Saturday Light Brigade this morning, and Larry looked at the album and was like, "Oh, you put Hey Little Scientist on this record." And apparently there's a live version of me playing the song, just acoustic, from like 2009 that they still play on the Saturday Light Brigade. So, can I have a touch more lead vocal in the monitor? Just like a little bit. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hey perfect explanation. Hey, little scientist, have you ever wondered if 1 and 1 is always 2? I slept through calculus, must have messed the formulas to analyze my odds with you. You got your own thing, and I may be tricky, but I'd like to research every little thing about you and what makes you. Hey, little scientist, what am I to make of this strange appeal you have to me? Hey, little scientist, what am I to make of this strange appeal you have to me? Hey, little scientist, what am I to make of this strange appeal you have to me?
We have come to sing along part number 2, which goes like this. And a bunch of you, I almost don't have to teach it, but we're going to do it anyway, just for those who maybe are new to this not new song of mine.
Don't give up so easily. You can see how far the ripples travel.
Feel free to do it in whatever octave you wish. Here, we'll do it one more time. Don't give up so easily. You can't see how far the ripples travel. That's going to show up at the end of the song, and I'm going to say, here's your part. And then we're all going to sing that a couple times. And then at least one of Morgan Mirabelle will keep singing that so you can sing with them. And I'll sing other parts. And there'll be all these parts going on at once. It'll be very exciting for me. So, thanks in advance. That was lovely. There is one more sing-along, maybe one and a half. I need to thank Peter Beckerman doing sound back there. It is not an easy job to make a folk rock band work in this space. And Mr. West Mason, who's doing video so that my parents and Harvey and Alma Yoder love you guys. All right. This is about halfway through the record, so if you need to take your own break, we're just gonna keep going till we're done, and then we'll hang around a little bit and go home, and that'll be good. Yeah, here's another manic little, I don't know if it's a love, it's kind of a like the aliveness of like one part crush, but also just like kind of being, having a crush on like being an alive human being, which is a good space. So it also has, for the music nerds, about as weird a bridge as I ever wrote. So.
I got a lot of clutter at my place. Most of it I should probably throw away. I always say I'll clean it up someday, but I get distracted. And there's a lot of clutter in my mind. Songs I should finish if I find the time. I'm always searching for the perfect rhyme, but that's overrated. Where was I? Oh yeah, I love you, and I'll get better with practice. Watch me. You may say, what the as if we, but I think we get better with practice. I know I do. So I'm a sucker for the saddest eyes. Can't see the target, but I'm aiming high. Besides, kindness is not a consolation prize. She's a smiling stranger. Where was I? Oh yeah, I love you, and I'll get better with practice. Watch me. You may say, what the as if we, but I think we'll get better with practice. I know I will. So you see, whichever way it goes, since no one really knows, I just watch the road. And it's true, whichever way you choose, I can't really lose, 'cause I could use the material. Now I got 7 stories left to tell. They'll keep me swinging till the final bell. And you won't catch me throwing in the towel, 'cause this ride's too lovely. Where was I? Oh yeah, I love you, and I'll get better with practice. Watch me. You may say, what the as if we, but I think we get better with practice. I do. Where was I? I love you. Get better with practice.
This song started as a really random songwriting exercise where you get a bunch of people and you open books and randomly write down phrases, and then you cut the phrases out, and then you mix them up, and then you choose some and you try to like build something with that. And somehow I did that, and then you're allowed to change things later. But I ended up with a song about something that happened to me. So I lived in East Berlin for a year, and I was like a Mennonite kid from rural Virginia, going to a Mennonite college in rural Indiana. And suddenly I was in Berlin, going to parties with people from like Norway and Switzerland and Sweden. Oh, and actually not Switzerland, but Norway, Finland, Sweden, Spain, France. And somehow in this like German learning group I was in, there was a blonde Finn, a blonde Norwegian, a redheaded Finn, and a brunette Swede, and they were all completely stunning. And they were like kind of like mythical creatures to me. So they're in this song. And now we're all Facebook friends, but you know, that's what happens.
The angels have braided their hair. We heard there was a party here. And now she's chain smoking out on the fire escape. Tonight is made of rain. I'll tell you what she began. Take it from me. And I said amen. The stereo's playing the same song again. We fight to stay awake until the how-to book gets written 1,000 times until you're certain, and until my heart wakes up unspent after our finest fireworks fade, until the day breaks. Tonight is made of rain. Pete Freeman. A stranger's passed out on the couch. We pause for effect. Now the loud ones have left, and the darkness reminds us of sleep that we've missed. As I begin to dream, until your how-to book gets written 1,000 times, until you're certain, and until my heart wakes up unspent after our finest fireworks fade, until the day breaks. Tonight is made of rain. Tonight, the angels all braided their hair. We heard there was a party here. Wet cigarette butts on the fire escape.
All right, so we got a bunch of songs yet to do. Apologies for how long this set is, but moving right along. Yet another song influenced by my the church I went to when I was a kid.
A rich young man came to ask a question. He didn't get the answer he was expecting, so he went away sad. Yeah, he went away sad. He thought he knew what the law required, but love was the law and a burning fire. He went away sad. Yeah, he went away sad. You and me, we're hanging on by a thread. There's nothing that we can't forget. We keep trying to fill the hole. You and me, we're waiting for a bird to sing, acting like we pull the strings, as if we were in control. I sought love 'cause I thought I'd earned it. The one that I loved did not return it. I went away sad. Yeah, I went away sad. Love sought me, I was quick to dodge it. The last thing I needed was another project. She went away sad. Yeah, she went away sad. You and me, we're waiting for a bird to sing, acting like we pulled the strings, as if we were in control. You and me, we're hanging on by a thread. There's nothing that we can't forget. We keep trying to fill the hole. We take the bait so easily, the soft escape, the shiny scheme. As I live and as I breathe, I need you to unsettle me. I asked God for a rhyme or reason. I fell to my knees and I tried to please him, but I went away sad. Yeah, I went away sad. I heard a quiet voice on a crowded corner, but we all hurried past trying to ignore her. We went away sad. I think we went away sad. You and me, there's nothing that we can't forget. We're hanging on by a thread. We keep trying to fill the hole. You and me, we're acting like we pull the strings, waiting for a bird to sing, as if we were in control.
I like folk music. All right. As a songwriter, it's easy to take your own personal trauma too seriously. I mean, you have to take it seriously, of course, just maybe not all the time to the nth degree. So here's a little song about depression that tries to balance the more depressing songs about depression.
such a sad collection, saved over many years. I take them out and count them, catalog row by row. I still know every story behind all these salty drops in my box of tears. Box of tears, I've got them color-coded. Red is for love that's lost, and green is unrequited. So if you ask why so blue, here's a drummer of tears. I cried for you one lonely night with my box of tears. I could cry like you, 'cause girl, you make the rain blush. My tears are rare and few, that's why they're worth so dang much. I send them off to the lab, the results confirm they're all super saturated. Every drop in my box of tears. Wrong song.
I did that one.
That's funny. I'm gonna put this album out on vinyl, except it won't fit on one record because it's 14 songs. And for the record, don't put 14 songs on an album. That's ridiculous. So I have to figure which songs to leave out. And I was gonna leave this one out, but apparently, according to Terry, it's the best song on the record, and I shouldn't leave it out. So anyway, it's a problem, but we'll figure it out later.
Sarah, you're a book I'd like to read. Lately when I dream, I keep turning pages. I won't claim to be the one you need. Smiling when we meet, we are mostly strangers. You're so at ease. Is there a secret you would show to me? Fortune cookie wisdom to pull out and read that makes it easy. Easy dreams where I'm a human kite. Feather light, it seems that I could ride the skies so easy. Easy. I found a book of birds I've never seen. You knew all their names. I woke up turning pages.
Thank you. We've come to the third and third of 3.5 sing-alongs, and your part goes like this. And you may be thinking, that's hard for a sing-along part, and you'd be right. But if you sing something that's sort of like that, it will average itself out. And the more people that do that, the better. And also, if it sounded like energetic but a little off, that's sort of perfect for this particular song. Yeah, there was something else I wanted to say about this song. If you know your 90s Pittsburgh rock bands, there's about different percentages of about 7 of them in here. So you could try to guess which bands appear. Someone on stage might have played in one that's about 7%. It's possible.
Oh, the local band, they had a special sound. They used to pick me up when I was feeling down. Now it makes me sad. I'll never understand why something always breaks up the local band. Something always breaks up the local band. They spent a bunch of money on a shiny little record, and the songs were righteous. Like a lighthouse, they all shone. They played a lot of shows and they smoked a little dope. They were young and hopeful. How could the papers poll, they were the local stars, and when the bands battled, they were crowned the champions, and everybody swore they'd say we knew them when they spent the drummer's uncle's money on a shiny little record, and the songs were righteous. Like a lighthouse, they all shone. They played a lot of shows and they smoked a lot of dope. They were young and hopeful. How could anything go wrong? A couple labels called, they didn't hear a hit, and then the bassist moved, the lead guitarist quit, the eager substitutes were never quite the same. They had a different sound. They even tried a different name. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. They pull their people out, they make a little dough. But with the wives and kids, it's hard to hit the road, it's hard to quit the job that paid the motorboat. Yeah, the local band had a special sound. They used to pick me up when I was feeling down. After all these years, I think I understand. Something always breaks up the local band.
I want to acknowledge my friends Scott and Paula, who drove from the DC area to be here. And probably some of you came from far away too, but this is... I didn't really have an expectation other than it would be a treat to play these songs with this amazing band, and it has been. But Scott and Paula will know about the contest that this song came from, which involved writing a song about a toy you played with as a child, using the words toy, child, play, and fun in the song, with bonus points for the word monkey. So toy, child, play, fun, monkey. Here we go.
Light bright, you can do each pattern one time. Black sheets of paper, we followed instructions, filled in the colors, or made our own designs. Light bright lasted longer than paddleball, which broke within a day or so. Fun till we snapped the elastic. You can't really fix it, but Dad tried. Toys that we played with but seldom remember, the small plastic pieces that turn up years later. We spelled happy birthday and turned all the lights out. One of my gifts was a barrel of monkeys. I'd like to do it all over, and we might. No one is certain, that's alright. Let's make a picture, give it a minute. Collecting in couches like pegs and blue monkeys and balls with no paddles. I blew out the candles and wished I was older. Remember when middle school kids were enormous. Light bright, fun for the family. Black sheet refill sold separately. Now child, make your own pattern and give it a minute to shine. Every day comes bearing gifts, slipping past our fingertips. I hope we get to do it again. So much to be thankful for, though we don't know what's in store. I hope we get to do it again. Although our time is short, how could we ask for more? Within this fragile span, I hope we get to do it again. Every day comes bearing gifts, slipping past our fingertips. I hope we get to do it again.
So this show should be done because I've played the whole album, but I wanted to play one song that was not as old as the newest song on this record that's out there. And you should purchase one because I'll be selling them for the rest of my natural. Actually, you should just steal one. Just like grab it and run, and nothing will happen. But I thought of this song to end with because it's newer. It's a co-write with Mirabelle Skipworth, and I feel like in the times we live, which are like very weird and scary, and the consolation we have is that we have this community of people who we care about and who care about us. And I hope you have that community. But yeah, the people in this room are a big part of that for me, and so I appreciate you so much. I should thank this band one more time. That's Cody Piper on keys, Terry Exciting on the electric guitar, Mr. Ray DeFade on the drums, not playing sticks all evening, so that your ears do not suffer. Jason Rafalek on the bass, unbelievable. If you listen to the record and you're like, man, the bass is just so tasty, that is all this gentleman here. Mr. Pete Freeman on the pedal steel. On harmonies, Mirabelle Skipworth and Morgan Arena. And Bryce, you should come up and play this last song. We got Bryce Rabideau on the mando. Yeah. So the story of this co-write was that Mirabelle and I got together to write a song. It's like fishing, you know, like it's fun to do it, and sometimes you catch something, and sometimes you just enjoyed the time. So we went to a website that gave you a couple prompts, like a couple little word phrases that you might use to write a song. By the way, this is the encore. Like, not that you guys were ever going to ask for more, because it's a stupidly, insanely long set, and I apologize for that. But again, like, I'll see you in 10 years, and we can do it again. So we wrote down some phrases that we did not ultimately use at all, because one of us, and I don't remember which one, said, you know, we should write a happy song because both of us have like depressing songs for days. And the other one said, yeah, but happy songs are hard. And then the first person said, we should write a song called Happy Songs Are Hard. And we did. Now the one thing, does everyone have the new chart that has an instrumental verse after the bridge? Yes. Okay, so you're gonna just like walk right up, and we're gonna have a big, bouncy, like versey thing, and then we'll do the chorus. And you can, I feel like the people, there's so many good singers in this room. I feel like you will catch on. Oh, one more time for Peter Beckerman on sound. He's got the hardest job tonight, and Wes Mason doing the video. Thanks to Ellen and Martha Jane for selling merch. It's not too late to purchase or discreetly steal some of that on your way home. And once again, thanks to you for being here.
Happy songs are hard when you're stuck in a sad distraction, and it feels like your heart is lacking half the joy it had. Happy songs are difficult when the world is a dumpster fire, and the news only makes you tired more than just a tad. It's a brand new day for everything to break. We can find our way, go out and make the next mistake. Misery loves all my friends. We get together and pretend things are better than they have any right to be. I wrote a song for you with a verse and a catchy chorus, like a tree fallen in the forest you may never hear. But is it really new? Try the words in chords in a different order. Sing the words like you hope they matter. Wonder if they chorus you can sing. It's a brand new day for everything to break. We can find our way, for everything to break. We could find our way, go out and make the next mistake. Misery loves all my friends. We get together and pretend things are better than they have any right to be. Things are better than they have any right to be. I'm Brad Yoder. Thank you so much for coming to this. Cody, Cherry, Mirabelle, Morgan, Pete on pedal steel, Bryce, Jason, and Ray, Peter on sound, you for sticking around for so much music, and let's do it again sooner next time.
Brad Yoder!